All right, so
Yeah, hi. Teams, if you're here, we're randomly rambling.
randomly rambling. So this is going to be Random Ramblings number 3.
Number 3.
The first two were with James, and
we don't talk about the actual third one.
we don't talk about the actual third one that was supposed to be. It was kind of racist. All right,
It's totally not my fault. Anyways,
totally not at all. Like, just, no.
nah. All right, so fetch lands.
All right, so basically, Tyler and I were having this large discussion / argument about.
I'd say it's more, just a discussion.
It was more of a discussion because we really didn't know what we were arguing against. We were kind of just arguing.
We're just bouncing off points and talking about certain things. But eventually, what we sort of talked about, well, a recap as a whole, we talked about how it was going to affect the game, how it was going to affect prices, and the health of the game in and of itself.
Exactly. So essentially, I argued that the Battle for Zendikar Expedition fetch lands would help the set, help the health of the game, and that it would like make limited really, really attractive, because nothing's more attractive to limited players than a value set.
While that's true, and while reprinting fetch lands in Constant Tarkir was a great idea on their part and made limited a super, super viable thing, a lot of people wanted to go and they wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that these are so rare that I feel like it's going to be incredibly difficult for people to get, and eventually it's just going to drive the price up of sealed products.
Yeah.
And that, I feel, is going to, well, not so much hurt, but it's not going to have the desired effect of helping Eternal formats, helping Standard, and helping other things with these reprints.
So the argument was, here's my 2 cents. So I think it's going to help Limited while it's being drafted.
Yes, that is not being contested.
That is not being contested. I don't think it's going to harm Standard at all. I don't think it's going to affect Standard at all.
It will not, because
these aren't legal in Standard anyway. The Zendikar fetch lands that are being reprinted are not legal in Standard.
As well as the shock lands from Ravnica, those are not legal as well.
Yeah. So basically, the only cards that are legal in Standard that are being printed are the
fetch lands and the new dual lands.
The new dual lands, which
like double dual lands.
Which is basically, it doesn't affect the flow of those cards into Standard.
In fact, it'll make it a little bit more attainable, even though they're
just
the rarity
fractionally, like,
very, very.
We can ignore it.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. They're basically the rarity of foil mythics.
Yeah. So the question is does this hurt Eternal formats, particularly Modern?
Well, not so much hurt, but how much does it help Eternal formats?
I would say it doesn't help. Like, that's kind of what we were arguing about. Like, we didn't really know what the other person was arguing for.
Well,
but
you did wake me up.
I did just wake you up. You were literally...
And just so that you all know, whenever Yusef calls me, he always wakes me up. I will always be asleep.
And whenever you wake up, whenever he wakes up, it's literally like, it's the exact same sound. It's... Hello. Every friggin' time. It's... Hello.
Here, I'll be like, bzz, 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 hello. Like,
no, that's what it sounds like to you. Over the phone, it sounds like... Hello.
Oh my god.
Like, you still sound pissed off. You still sound annoyed.
I'm not annoyed, though. I'm happy to be awake.
But you're still annoyed because you're sleepy. Or you sound annoyed because you're sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was super hungry anyways. But we started talking about this.
Yeah.
And we kind of got confused because, well, one, we were talking on the phone.
Yeah.
So shit gets confused.
Shit gets confusing. Also, at one point in the conversation, Tyler was just like, so wait, you're not disagreeing with me? Like, that's rare in general.
Yeah, because
but in this specific context, it was really strange.
Because he's always looking for an argument. He always wants to argue about something.
This is true.
Like, he and Josh had like a 3-hour conversation about what would happen in a milliseconds like time in like an anime fight.
I'm an Arab. I'm a debater by blood.
But I actually debated.
I'm just, I have the same arguing stamina as you with no training. That should tell you something about the natural tendencies I have.
You and I have very different arguing styles. I will agree with you, and then I'll state my views, and I'll have you agree with me. You are just going to stamp on somebody's dreams and then not stop.
Well, it's because people's dreams are stupid.
Just like...
Oh, yeah.
Also, we were talking about how 70% of the time Yusef is, like... His brain space is, like... He's a really smart guy. He's a double major physics and, I don't know, something else.
Yeah.
But while all that is taking place in 25% of his mind. Everything. Lucid thoughts, I think, are like going on 20% of his mind. The other 80% is all about how attractive he thinks he is. So yeah,
it's not just physically attractive either. Let's not get confused. Let's not get confused. Okay, it's not just physical attractiveness. It's just how much I love myself in general for all of the reasons that I do.
Yes, and I'm sure you could contrive a good many reasons.
I actually once I was arguing with my cousin who thinks I'm full of myself, rightly so.
Oh yeah.
I basically contrived an argument of why I was perfect. And this is funny. It's not an actually good argument.
Okay.
And I'm not going to get into it.
I just want... This is for entertainment value. This is Netflix for me. Go ahead.
All right, no. This is not. It's not that entertaining because it was a long time ago and it's not that good of a.
Well, how long ago?
It was like 4 years ago.
Okay,
so it was like before I met Courtney. It was a long ass time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna have her on for one of these random rounds.
Oh yeah, for sure. I told her so. She got happy about that.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. Anyway, so. Yeah, so that's just an idea of how.
Well, no, I want to hear the argument.
No, I'm not going into the argument because it was a long time. It was a long time ago. It's not a very good argument. It was basically on like, it was using I think therefore I am like, Descartes. Yeah. Yeah, Descartes like, pit of despair argument, and so it's not that good. I promise you. I could get the gist of it was. I think, therefore I am. My consciousness is the only one that exists to me. Therefore, my opinion is the only one that matters. Therefore, I define perfection. Therefore, I define perfection as myself. So
basically, because I think I'm perfect, I'm perfect.
Exactly. That was
and did your cousin buy this bullshit?
Well, she stopped arguing against it, but she's still just like...
Ladies and gentlemen, Yusef's cousin thinks he's perfect.
No. She still doesn't. She doesn't think I'm perfect, but she's just like, I'm going to stop arguing against you now, and you might be a good arguer, but I'm just not going to get into this because there's no way that I'm ever convincing you otherwise. Because that's basically the trap of the argument. It's not a good argument because what it does is it doesn't actually prove that I am objectively perfect. What it proves is that I will never admit otherwise.
I mean, there are ways to go about like proving the existence of everything else because Descartes did that. But you'd have to know how to do it, and then you'd have to wade through Yusef's bullshit all the while.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a road you want to go down.
It's not a road you want to go down.
No.
But anyway.
Moving on.
Back on topic.
What was our topic?
Whether or not Zendikar Expeditions will actually help modern.
Which is funny because we went from that to Yusef's the perfect human being. Anyway.
Exactly. All roads lead to Rome, dude. Anyway.
Or how vain you are. Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, so your argument is that it would not help at all. Do you think it would hurt?
God, no. I mean, reprints are reprints.
Alright.
They, however little they might help, they will help, hopefully. We don't know what could possibly happen. And Yusef did bring up a good point in that, hey, they just reprinted fetch lines, and now they're doing the cons fetch lines again? It stands to reason that they could potentially reprint Shocklands again in the new Commander, or even the Zendikar fetch lines, which, I mean, if you're listening, Wizards, that would be a good idea. You should do that. Food for thought.
Wouldn't it be funny if they reprinted the Zendikar fetch lands in the block right after Zendikar? Like, that would just be hilarious.
That would just be a massive FU to Zendikar.
It would be the perfect thing for. Our thing is going. We're recording on a computer, so we need to like.
Yeah, we
need to shake the mouse.
At least the mouse is not like in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, I know. That was for our trailer. It
was the best.
We're gonna eventually redo that.
No, we aren't. That's perfect. It needs to be like that.
But once we have a camcorder, we're gonna redo it.
Let's give it a few months.
We'll give it like a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's charming.
How about this? When we reach 250 views, we'll redo it.
251.
Why 251?
Because we need to get one step over the milestone.
Fine. 251. 200. I hate you. And 251.
Cool.
Yeah, so 251 views, we'll redo the trailer.
Sure, sounds good.
Anyway, so yeah, I don't think it hurts Eternal formats. I don't think it helps them particularly either, because
you did also bring up the point that it's for collectors, but at the same time,
it's not just for collectors. It's a premium product.
It's like a From the Vault.
It's like a From the Vault, exactly, and it's meant to be of insanely higher value than the standard.
Yeah. But they said it was the premium foiling process, which I'm assuming means it's the same one.
It's the From the Vault foiling process, which I don't particularly enjoy, but it's
have you seen a From the Vault foil?
Yeah.
Really?
Boseiju.
Oh, that's right.
I run Boseiju in my tooth and nail.
Oh yeah, speaking of, we're going to do our modern deck tech soon.
Yeah!
We promise. And I love my deck.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a Splinter Twin build. I love it.
It's ugly.
It's beautiful.
It's disgusting.
It's not actually that outside of the box, but there is one card that I really like.
It is kind of outside of the box with the color differences.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's basically blue-red twin. Spoiler alert, it's blue-red twin. But
that's not the spoiler.
No, it's I have Breeding Pool and Sacred Foundry in there to allow room for
surprise.
A surprise card, 3 surprise cards that are in the sideboard. So it's pretty cool.
Some pretty rogue sideboard deck. I have a Tooth and Nail deck, and I'm not going to show it for a little while because I'm still tuning it.
I think it's cool. I mean, you do kind of beat up on Danny's Living End deck.
Yeah, I beat up on Danny's Living End deck, and I think I could beat up on any Living End deck, but
because your deck doesn't just go off. I mean, the Living End deck is. I feel like it fights grindier matchups really well that establish a board presence. Junt opts on.
But Tooth and Nail is just like enchantment, elf, 4 mana, planeswalker. It's like there's like what aside from the 2 combo pieces, Emrakul
and
Zenigod, you have like.
And when we say Zenigod, we mean Xenagos, God of Revels.
You have like 7 creatures aside from those.
Yeah, you
have 9 creatures total. It's probably going to go up to 13 with the inclusion.
Do you want to talk about the concept of the deck? Not a lot of people would probably know what Tooth and Nail is.
All right, so Tooth and Nail, also called Mono Green Combo or Mono Green Devotion in Modern, is basically you get a Utopia Sprawl, which is a 1 mana enchantment that ramps you 1 mana harder, and then you Arbor Elf. Well, you Arbor Elf, play a 2nd land.
Ah!
Got it. I saved it.
We both saved it.
We both saved it.
Okay.
Alright. So, Forest, Arbor Elf. 2nd turn. Forest, tap it. Utopia Sprawl, tap it for 2 mana. Arbor Elf, tap it again for 2 mana.
You have 4 mana floating.
You have 4 mana floating. Garrick.
Wild Speaker,
untap 2 lands. You have 3 mana, tap both, and you can like do a bunch of things with that, but that's not really important. Because what's important
is getting to 9 mana.
It's getting to 9 mana, which you do pretty much the next turn. Like
turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. You'll get to 9 mana.
Turn 3, you play a second. You play a 3rd land. You tap those 2. You generate 2. You tap those ones. You tap the original forest, the enchanted forest. Generate 2. It's total 4, and then you use
Bear.
No. Arbor Elf, untap the enchanted forest, tap it again. You're floating 6. Garrick, untap 2, the enchanted and non-enchanted, 3 more, that's 9, and then you entwine Tooth and Nail, and Tooth and Nail is a sorcery card which lets you fetch 2 cards from your library and put 2 creature cards from your library and put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. And you
only if you entwine it, though.
Only if you entwine. If you don't entwine, you pay 7 mana and you do either or.
Yeah, if you entwine, you get both. So he finds Xenagod, finds Emrakul,
slam them both, give Emrakul +15/+15 in haste, swing 30, Annihilator 6, bonkers.
GG.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I've seen it happen.
It's so fun.
It's the funniest thing ever.
What's better is that it includes like other fetch creature cards as well, and so like Primal Command.
Yeah.
Which I really want the new art for.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I really want the new art for that.
No,
anyway,
what set is that in?
It's in Zendikar. I don't know if it's going to be reprinted in Zendikar, but it's in the dual deck.
Yeah.
Zendikar versus Eldrazi. Anyway.
I don't think it's getting reprinted.
I don't think it's getting reprinted. But anyway, so you get Primeval Titan. You get like Nykthos and Kessig Wolfrun. And Kessig Wolfrun, Nykthos is Nykthos.
You know what it is if you play Standard.
Yeah, if you played Standard at all, so it's I don't think I need to explain that. Kessig Wolfrun, red green X tap, target creature gets +X/+X and trample.
Yeah.
And so you generate a shit ton of mana.
XX and trample.
And then XX and trample, and then swing in, and of course the beautiful thing about Primeval Titan is that when he swings, he also gets 2 more lands, so you basically get 2 more lands to pump with.
Well, don't you have to tap Kessig Wolfrun?
Yeah.
So you don't get to pump with those 2 lands?
No,
the turn they come in. The turn they come in.
Oh yeah, no, the turn they come in. So you get Kessig and Nykthos, and then next turn you swing, you get 2 more forests, and you pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's usually enough to kill, like on turn 5.
Yeah. The reason I sort of survived that is because I slammed Deceiver Exarch before combat. Because normally he's got a Garrick out, so he just pumps before.
There's 2 reasons why you win.
Yeah.
Your combo is 1 turn faster than mine.
And I have counter spells.
And you have counter spells and just generally speaking disruption.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's Josh.
It's Josh. Josh is calling me. See? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
can take it.
So let's put it on speaker.
Let's put it on speaker.
Hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Yay, Josh, you're on speakerphone. We're doing a random rambling right now.
Yeah.
You're speaking to the internet.
I mean, I would have been there, but no one else was covering. But yeah, I have a story to tell you guys when I see you. Someone made a horrible decision. I was a part of it, so I had to take care of them. It was really bad. But things are okay now.
All right, things are okay now. So when can you work?
Yeah, they're fine now. Oh my god.
When can you work out?
I mean, I can be there pretty soon. I just need to go to my. I guess I'm gonna drink because I'm dead. Also, can we just work out and not run today? Because I'm already about to die of heat stroke.
We got to run, dude. We got to do it.
Don't worry, we're gonna run on Manchester Field. It's pretty cool out there now.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We'll go up to my room afterwards and we'll get sodas. All right.
Come on, dude. Titan strength. Titan strength. Motivation.
Yeah. The motivation. You want to get to 10% body fat. You can do it, man. Just gotta put in the effort.
Alright, fine.
Alright, come on.
Alright, we'll see you soon.
I'm going in my car now.
Alright.
Super. We'll see you soon.
Alright.
So that was, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Allen.
Motivational magic cards. Titan strength. Battle Cry.
Warflare.
War
Flare for days.
Warflare is like...
Nothing warms my heart quite like the flare of war.
Okay.
That's not the flavor.
Another favorite inspirational magic card, and I have a bias for this one.
This is Daghatar, isn't it?
No. You'd be, if you don't know it exists already, you'd be surprised that it does. It's a card called Army of Allah. You actually know it.
Are you?
It is from Arabian Nights, and it is the original board pump, I think.
Oh, it's the original Anthem effect.
I don't know if it is for sure, but it's in Arabian Nights. It's like the second ever. It's like the first expansion set. So unless there was an Anthem effect in Alpha or Beta, it's the first Anthem effect.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know a lot about the old sets, but I know that one because Arabian Nights. I'm not like an Arab doesn't just get into a game and that has some sort of reference to Arabic history and culture and then not look it up.
I mean, yeah, it's probably one of the cooler things about Magic is that it had this one awesome set.
Yeah. You also look
But the
up.
Legends sucked.
The Legends did suck, but they were like literally the first. Like they were awesome in their time, but they suck now. It would be awesome to return to that.
They never will, though.
They never will.
They're too much in love. They're too in love with their own fiction, and for a good reason.
For a good reason. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get another like real fiction set anytime soon. But it'd be nice to have. Well, Khan's had like an Arabic theme to it.
I mean, Kaladesh was sort of Indian. I heard.
Kaladesh wasn't. It's not so much Indian. It's Persian.
Oh, Persian? Okay, the name it was. The name was.
Kaladesh? No, it's like Moroccan actually.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
And yeah, it's like it's kind of weird because you get them confused. I don't know. I'm kind of just guessing myself because they're not real words.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know if they're not real words.
Well, they're not real words that I'm aware of, but
Okay.
most words in.
We try not to
sets.
be ignorant at Team Zephyr, but sometimes
it happens. Anyway, but yeah, like you don't like. I'm fairly sure they're not real words. I'm fairly sure.
All right. So
I know a little bit of like Turkic and Persian and Farsi, so and also a little bit of Urdu, but
okay. So I was so we mentioned something, but what's your favorite flavor text that you can think of right now?
oh, dude, Daghatar.
Okay, let's get out the exact.
I can paraphrase it. I don't know if I'll get it exactly, but our victories will save 1,000 generations.
That's a good paraphrase. Our victories will protect 1,000. Yeah,
Literally one word off.
that's good shit.
Literally one word off.
Mine, the one that I'm thinking of right now.
Negate.
Oh, that one's good, but the Pyromancer summoned up her mightiest onslaught of fire and rage. Jace feigned interest. Counterspell. Ah, it's so sweet, and the art's just it complements it so well.
Oh my gosh. One of my favorite, another good another good flavor text I can think of is for dire lemures or something like that. So lemure is a spirit.
Lemure is a spirit. Okay.
Lemure is a spirit. And the flavor text is, oh, lemurs? Finally, something harmless. Norin the Wary.
Okay, I get it.
It's
I understand now.
and that's paraphrasing, so I don't know if that's exact, but that's basically what he says. Like, oh, lemurs, finally something harmless. Norin the Wary.
Oh my god, have you seen Norin the Wary EDH decks?
Yes.
Dude, I had the pleasure of playing against one once.
Oh my god.
It was hilarious. The guy never forgot his triggers. Cast spell, blink, 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 and like, soon I'm just like, you can just do it. You don't have to sit and blink. And I'm like, okay, just I tap, blink, stop, blink, I scoop. Done.
It'd be really awesome to have like, but Norin is just red, right?
Norin's mono red, yeah.
Norin's mono red, so you could have like, let's see, just the ones that come to mind, what was it? Shock Tremors?
Impact Tremors?
Impact Tremors.
Perforos?
Impact Tremors, Perforos, Outpost Siege.
Outpost Siege, yeah.
Those are the three that come to mind, and then like you could probably have other effects like
one of the few ways I thought of how to kill Norin, activated abilities, O-Stone, Perilous Vault. Those are good.
O-Stone?
Yeah, he only triggers when you cast spells, right?
Yeah.
Oblivion Stone. Destroy all permanents.
Oh.
Non-creature permanents.
Oh, okay. So you do that.
So you activate the ability, exiles.
I think he triggers when you like.
Well,
When you attack.
No rain.
When you cast spells. But let's look it up.
So Norin the Wary.
When you attack and when you cast spells, that's what I know.
When a player plays a spell or a creature attacks. So
Okay.
yeah, I think it's a cast trigger.
Oh, okay. So it's cast trigger and attack trigger.
Yeah. Right. So activating Perilous Vault by Norin. But if you do manage.
But if literally the opponent has any spell to cast,
brute force, poof, gone.
Brute force, poof.
Yeah.
Firebolt, goop, poof.
Lightning
bolt, lightning helix.
Like any one drop any
grape
spell. Grape shot. Yeah.
Gut shot
for 0 mana. It's like, alright. Goodbye, Norin.
Poof.
Yeah.
Poof. I'm gonna build a Norin the Lair EDH deck now.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No. I'm not dealing with that.
But Norin.
But Norin, I don't give a single damn about Norin. I just care how much fun it is to play. I haven't been oppressive with... I know some Norin builds that are pretty oppressive. It gets really bad. Your Daghatar deck. That's an awesome deck. It's hilarious to play against.
That's true. It is hilarious to play against. Daghatar is just not a good commander. I sometimes I just don't cast him because I'm just
the rest
Planeswalker.
You and I have this
gigantic creature. Buff it with Planeswalker.
How many Planeswalkers do you have?
10.
Yeah, it's more than I have because I took out Venser for something.
Obnixilis is going to go in there too, and Gideon.
And
Kithian's going in there too.
Okay, that's a good idea. Josh should probably run Obnixilis in his Nekusar deck.
Ooh, that'd be so good.
I know, right?
That'd be so good.
That ult, though.
That ult. And then it's just everybody draws 2. That guy dies.
Man, that's gonna be hilarious. He needs a Nicol.
It'd be hilarious if you pillow forted, and then he cast that against you.
Oh my god, I'd be fucked.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about our EDH decks, because those are our casual fun decks.
Yeah.
So, this motherfucker's got Daghatar.
Daghatar.
And he just said he doesn't cast Daghatar a lot of the time. And that's true. He doesn't. Because his deck is just so much more fun with everything else. He rarely has time to cast him.
I just love Daghatar. He's awesome, though.
Yeah, Daghatar just sits in his perch.
He's my
He provides moral support.
He provides moral support, and I love him because while we were basically the entire time we were drafting Fate Cons, the entire time, I got a Daghatar every single time.
It was either passed to him, he pulled one, somehow he got one from jank that people left behind.
No, I never. No.
Really?
No.
But seriously, every single time he got a Daghatar, and he played white.
He's so dear to my heart. Back then,
he had long hair, and he looked like Daghatar. It was unbelievable.
It was funny. Anyway, but what was funny about that too is that I got a foil one in my pre-release, and then the 4 FNMs that we went to after that, I got 1 in each. And I always went black white or black white green warrior tribal.
And you did really well.
And I 3-0'd almost every single one. I think I 3-0'd every single one.
I don't think you did.
Not pre-release.
Not pre-release.
Not pre-release and not sealed, but I 3-0'd every draft.
But then when Dragons came out, we all started doing. I think I did a little better.
You started doing better. I started doing worse.
Yeah, I was coming off of my high after pre-release.
Yeah.
That's fun. But yeah.
We're so doing pre-release though.
Do you know it? All right.
Also, this is random ramblings for a reason.
Yeah.
For FNM this week, you might want to reconsider going because. My dad and brother are coming over.
Well, if your brother's gonna draft, I'm totally drafting.
No. But the week that they're here, I'm not gonna do FNM.
Yeah.
So, and it's gonna be standard FNM anyway. So.
Yeah,
we probably wouldn't do it. Anyway.
I might do it if Danny does it.
I'm not doing it because I already dismantled my standard deck. Yeah. So. I'm not doing the standard FNM regardless.
Yeah.
So that basically means 2 weeks.
so.
without F&M if we don't go to this one. Also,
well, I might just go without you, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
And
but
like right now, I'm just sort of on tight budget because I just got a whole bunch of Warhammer stuff, and I have to pay for books, and they're forcing me to buy Excel, just like $100, which is ridiculous.
yeah, but Warhammer. Yeah, but anyway, so what was I gonna say? God damn it!
It's something about your dad and brother.
You can, instead of saving like $10, you can just like save $5, but go to F&M for draft.
I just don't enjoy drafting Origins. I'm just not good at it.
How about this? How about we go?
I'll go and I'll provide moral support.
Don't do F&M.
We'll just play Warhammer instead.
We play Warhammer, and we pre-register for sealed for
Pre-release.
Pre-release, yeah, because they're starting the pre-release now, and they know that they're going to sell out.
That I'm okay with.
Yeah, so that's why. Okay, so we have our weekend planned.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you may or may not. Well, if you do actually watch this and you hear us talking about it, we go to a place in Normal Heights. We're in San Diego. It's a place called Villainous Lair. It's on Adams Avenue. Come down, please.
Best shop I've been to.
Seriously.
Best shop I've been to.
Best community. There are a few annoying people there, but...
Mostly just the kids, and they're not regulars.
I mean, that one kid, though. Yeah, most of the kids aren't regulars.
Most of the kids aren't regulars.
And even the ones that do come, like, semi-regular, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. The, like, high school age kids are fine.
Yeah. Shiloh's... Well,
Shiloh's in college.
Oh, he's in college now? That's right,
Isn't he, like, our age?
No. He was in high school last year.
I didn't
Like, he
know
was a
that.
sophomore or a junior, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
We'll talk to him. I know
he's very tall.
he is very tall, but there
Yeah.
are tall people in high school.
That's true.
You must realize tall people are everywhere.
Yeah.
They're going to take over the world.
I'm from Saudi Arabia. We don't have a lot of tall
When the
people.
war begins between the tall people and the short people, you gotta choose your side, man. Are you going to be tall, or are you going to be short?
I'm 6 feet. I'm not. I don't really have a choice here. Anyway.
What were we talking about again?
What are we talking about?
This is random ramblings for you guys.
We've talked for 32 minutes. I think we gotta. I think we can cut this short because this is about what we wanted to do. This is about the length that we wanted to do.
Yeah, successful random ramblings, I would say. All right, Team Zeph, you're out. Good to talk and
Yep.
ramble.
Be sure to
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. We especially like it when you subscribe.
What happened to faving? People used to ask to fave their videos a while back. Remember that?
I don't know.
Like, subscribe, and favorite. We're gonna be nice to y'all. Just like and subscribe. We'll love you.
And just comment. If you don't like, if you actually don't like it, comment. Because that helps too.
Yeah. But preferably, we'd love you. I'd give you a hug. I will give you a genuine hug.
If you like it, I will prevent him from giving you a hug on your
Hey,
behalf.
I'm good at hugging. There are people that will attest to that.
See, just because
I'll shave first.
it's hugging. It's not. It doesn't require an insane amount of skill.
Yeah, but like
What it requires is a certain sense of personal comfort with the two people who are
natural
hugging.
talent.
No, there's
Yes.
no
Yes.
natural talent.
Yes.
There's absolutely no natural talent.
I'm kidding, by the way.
There's absolutely no natural talent involved. No. Here are your dreams. Here are your dreams. Hey!
Alright, Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. Alright.
No, don't do it. Just go back to your room, go back to your bedroom, do your homework, and fap to sleep. That's what you can do.
Wait, me or the audience? You were looking at the camera while you were saying that. I'm a little worried now. Are you telling our viewers to fap themselves to sleep? Oh my god. Alright.
Alright.
Anyways.
This is gonna be an interesting. This is gonna be an interesting video.
I hope you guys like it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, just don't watch any of the other random ramblings. Watch our other stuff because it's actually like
Magic
related.
I mean, this was kind of magic related. It started magic related.
It's related to your magical butthole.
Never again. Look at my face. Look at my face. Never again.
You see, when I look at your face, I'm a little confused because sometimes I think it's your butthole.
Why?
Dreams? Dreams.
At this point, I don't have dreams anymore. I'm a shell of a human now.
You only have one set of dreams. Pro Tour dreams.
Hashtag Pro Tour Dreams, guys.
Hashtag Pro Tour dreams.
Let's make it trending on Twitter. Pro Tour Dreams.
Pro Tour dreams. Maybe that'll be our. Maybe if we open up a Twitter account, that'll be our hashtag.
Hashtag Pro Tour Dreams.
Hashtag Pro Tour
Let's
dreams.
just do it now. Honestly.
Let's just do it now. Let's open up. We're gonna open up a Twitter
right now, and like the hashtag Pro Tour Dreams. I added the hashtag. You're Pro Tour Dreams. I'm hashtag Pro Tour Dreams.
Oh yeah. I'm Pro Tour dreams. He's hashtag Pro Tour dreams. He gains credit for that.
You're welcome, world.
Anyway, let's get this on.
That's my dreams. It's everywhere.
Pro Tour dreams.
Pro Tour Dreams for days. I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Have a good one.
I still haven't stopped it yet.